Hey, welcome back, my amazing students, to the second part on this comments feature that we are adding to our blog site. So let's get to it. All right, so here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna return a redirect, and the redirect is just gonna be for post detail, just like that. And inside here, we're gonna be passing in the post ID, of course, that we get from this object right here. Okay, simple as that. All right, so once we're done with that, what we need to do is construct, pass the comment into the database. So we'll do that by getting this instance hooked up in here with the data that we're getting from the form. All right, and we got also the body right here. And we also got to pass in the post, right, just to make this more complete. Then we grab the database and we added the comment. We add the comment and then we commit it. DB session commit. Boom. All right. We'll do redirect up down here. And as a matter of fact, we also do a little flash here. And we'll say comment added. All right. Let's see if this works. My name, TPM, and something. Excuse me. I'm about to cough. Jeez, I was coughing a lot. I had to pause the video. But anyway, yeah, one word of advice: don't drink any Red Bull when you're coughing. Yeah, because you're gonna cough more. Yeah, that was not very smart. Anyway, I don't drink Red Bull as much as you think. Just a little bit once in a while. All right. Anyway, post comment, and it looks like we have something going on here. Something happened. Let's check it. All righty. Let's go to the database real quick. Data structure. If we want to browse this guy here, of course, we go browse data and we look into this drop down and we select comment or whatever we want, right? So let's select comment and we can see there is nothing there, but if we refresh, there is nothing there. What's going on? All right, let's see posts. We have any posts? Yeah. All right, so something is going on with our comments. There is nothing there. Yeah. It's not inserting comments for some reason. So let's go ahead and let's see what's going on. Let's first, let's print the comment here to see if we get something. And we're not gonna redirect here. We're gonna return, yeah, just like that. Let's see. Let's figure out what's going on here. Let's go to this comment. As a matter of fact, yeah, right here we are in the post detail. Let's just write whatever here. And we get to that point, but let's see in the console here, what do we get? All righty. We can see that we get comment 3. So it looks like it is submitting comments. We're just not getting in it. We're not seeing that data. All right, let's submit another comment and let's see if it goes to comment 4. So that means it's saving it at least in somewhere. When we insert it in the data, we're gonna see all those comments. Let's do another one and let's go. And you can see comment 4. So let's see, we're inserting that comment. We're doing commit. I got a feeling that it's actually working because we are displaying the comment. They are incrementing. So it is actually there. We're just not seeing it in the database. This database tool here, we have to, this refresh, I guess, is not working. So let's go back in here and yeah, I don't know how to be honest with you, I don't know how to use it much in here. I haven't played around with this yet. So I'm just gonna save the project. It says, do you want to save the main changes to the database? Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and open it up again, and hopefully by the next lecture, I'll, play around with the tool a little bit. But yeah, I just wanted to do it fast, and I promise you guys, this is not a big deal. So let me open that up, and let me check comments now. Browse table, and you can see all the comments there. And this is supposed to be, it says refresh the data selected. So maybe it's a bug, or maybe I'm just not the best using it, but there has to be other ways of doing it, guys. But anyway, you can see that the comments is actually there, all right? So far I can go ahead and delete the data that we don't want. And yeah. But anyway, so this is actually working. We're able to create comments. Let's go ahead and see if we can display them, all right? So let's go back into the post detail here, and we need a route in order for us to display this comment, right? Now we actually don't. What we do need is to go back into the post detail and pull out those comments, so that way we can display them. So we'll pull the comments from here, comments, and we'll get the model. And actually we could, since this is a relationship, and let me show you real quick. Since we have a relationship right here, all right, this relationship, we can get this relationship from the post model. As a matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, post. Yeah, actually we have a back ref to deal with this. We have this back ref that is going to allow us to do that post comments that we want. Right, watch this. So let's come back where we need to. Yeah, post detail. That's where we were. So post detail right here. So what we can do here, we can say post comments, and we're gonna order by, and we'll get the comment model, and we'll get the created at, just like that. And it's gonna be descending, and we'll hook in the all method here to bring all the comments. And once we have that, we just have to pass it in here. Comments, comments, just like that. And now let's go back into post detail. And yeah, we can see this is where we want to pull the comments, right there. So let's go ahead and put some ginger here. And let's say if, and let me close this before I forget. And if, yeah. So if comments, we're gonna see this line at least like that. Let's go back here, refresh. And since we're seeing this, that means that it is actually working, all right? So we could do something a little extra here. I'm gonna show you. If the comments length is greater than 0, we can show it. So we're not gonna see anything different here, but this is a safeguard, right? All right, so if comments, we have the comments there. We're gonna look through them. Okay, so we can take this out of here. And let's go ahead and create a loop right here above this list item, okay? So let's do that. For loop here, let me just go ahead and close this before I forget. Very good, guys. You're finishing the sentence before me. Awesome. No, I don't have a camera in your room. I'm guessing that you're saying that. Some of you, at least, right? So for comment, in comments, display the comments. Let's see. We should see just a couple of them. Let's refresh. What in the world, end block? You probably made a nesting mistake. You are completely right. And 4, not end block. Refresh. And look at that, how many Annas we got here. Oh, that means the comments are coming in, guys. Awesome. All right. So yeah, let's get the comment author here. So we'll say comment author. Let's see. There we go. We got some gibberish comments here that I'm going to delete in a minute, by the way, because they don't look nice. And we'll get the date, and we'll do that from this guy. I mean, we'll modify I'll show you how to modify, that, so that I modify this date coming in here before we get to HTML, like modify it in the back end. So that way you don't have to see it like this in the front end, right? But for now, we're just gonna do it this way. And this would be the body. Yeah. So there is a way that we can modify the date so that way we don't have to be copy and pasting this all the time, which sucks. Comment, body. We have that in other frameworks, by the way. Body. There we go. All right. Yeah. So we're getting the dynamic data. This is really cool stuff, guys. So let's just put a comment here. Example comment. Let's copy that and take it to the next line there. Let me just write it down. No. It looks like my application is going to crash. It's locked again. And this is the result of this guy here again. All right, let me just take it off. Yeah, I'll save my project. Let's come back here. All right, we can see that. Yeah. Let me put a new comment. Actually, hold on. Peter, comment here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do it like this and comment. We're now redirecting. Refresh. And you can see Peter comment there, but we need to redirect when we are posting that comment. All right. And that's because we're doing this guy here. There we go. We don't need that anymore. And let's just try this one more time. And let's just get William here. And William comment. And you can see now that that works. All right. So we're getting comments to work here really nicely. We are displaying comments and we are able to create comments, of course. Yeah, that's really cool stuff, guys. We're making a lot of progress in a small application with a couple hiccups along the way. And like I said before, I don't like editing some of this stuff here so that way you guys can learn some of these mistakes that I currently making in this web framework for Python called Flask, by the way, right? For those of you that are brand new. But yeah, we're doing a lot of progress here, guys. Keep it consistent. Do something every single day. Do something so that way your habits build up with time and you don't have to think about it, right? You're going to start jumping into the code and creating really awesome applications. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We're going to keep adding more features to this, and I'll see you guys on the next lecture.